and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I have been in a bit of a filming rut. I just feel like I'm not really inspired, but I got a bunch of new eyeshadows the other day and I've been looking at all the different colours and I feel like I'm slowly getting my mojo back, so please bear with me. Second thing is I have tried to straighten my hair. I just feel like it's so frizzy and big. I haven't put any serum or anything in it because while I was straightening it, I was just like getting really agitated, so I just did the best I could. So please ignore me if I'm constantly touching my hair. It is just because it is bugging me the hell out. Third thing is I have changed some settings on my camera. I felt like the last few videos, well, quite a few videos, were looking really warm and orangey. Let me know what you guys think. And fourth thing, I think it's the fourth thing anyways, but I am wearing lip gloss. Like, I never ever wear lip gloss, but I got my Kylie Cosmetics order a week or two ago and I felt like wearing the gloss, and this one is in the shade Literally, I think. I'll leave all the information below. And the final thing is today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the things that I was loving, not only in July, but also June as well, because I didn't do a favourites video in June because I just felt like I wasn't loving anything. And if I was, it was just like the same usual stuff. And I didn't want to do a boring video. So here I am today with my frizzy hair, ready to tell you guys what I've been loving. I'm going to start off with like body and skincare things. The first thing is this Body Shop Pinita Colada body butter. You guys know I love the Body Shop body butters. This one's almost half empty. This is my second one. It smells like Indian mangoes. I know that sounds really weird because it's supposed to smell like pineapple and coconut, but I kid you not, it smells like Indian mangoes and I love this. I feel like this has just become my like summer. See, this is why I don't wear lip gloss, it like gets stuck in my hair. But this just feels like my summer scent. Like every time I get out of the shower, I get so excited to put this on because it reminds me of Indian mangoes and it just reminds me of summer. You guys know the formula of these are friggin' brilliant. There's like not really anything bad to say about the body butters that Body Shop do. I feel like with their recent launches, they are just killing like the scent game. I just really want them to come out with like an oud like collection. Like how amazing would that be? The next two things are like skincare-y kind of things. This is the Dr. Paw Paw ointment. This is the peach one. Basically this is like a multi-purpose ointment. You can use it for lips, cheeks, cosmetic finishing, and it's actually got a hint of like this corally peachy color. I've got the original one and I love it. It's very thick. I like putting it on at night more so than throughout the day, but this one I've been loving putting on throughout the day because it does have that little like hint of peachy coraliness, and I just love whacking this on even when I've got no makeup on. I know that my lips are going to be nice and moisturized, but they've also got that like hint and flush of color. So the third thing is an old favorite of mine, and it is this Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment, and this is hands down my favorite. I was about to say a lip mask. It's my favorite face mask ever. I've probably gone through about 15 or 20 pots of this. This stuff is just amazing. Every time I try like a clay-based face mask, I just always go back to this one because it does wonders for my skin. I feel like once I've used this, my skin literally feels like a baby's butt, and it takes out all the impurities in my skin, and I find that my makeup sits really well as well the next day. So really loving this, but I've just realized that it is so hard to get a hold of. I feel like it is sold out like everywhere. Oh, before I move on actually, if you guys follow me on Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter and all of that, you will know that my fiance and I have launched like a line of empowering positivity like bracelets, and they're just like daily reminders that will help you kind of stay really nice and positive. And it's just that gentle reminder when you're having a bad day, you look down at your wrist and you read what's on it. And for me personally, it just kind of helps me change my mood into thinking more positive. And we have basically launched a whole bunch of new different styles, and I'm gonna leave a link of them in the info box as always, but I just wanted to show you guys my two favorites of the moment, and it is Kill 'em with Kindness and Be Beautiful. But I just wanted to let you guys on YouTube know, just in case if you don't have Instagram or Snapchat, I wanted to keep you guys all in the loop. So next up I have a perfume. This perfume I've actually been using for, I actually think I've been wearing it for almost 2 months now, and I just love love this scent. This is the YSL Mon Paris. It's basically a sweet girls kind of scent. I find it so difficult to describe fragrances because I just feel like I always say sweet or flowery or, you know, those kind of words. But this is really, really, really gorgeous. If you guys are out and about in your local like shopping centers and you know that there's a YSL stand or like a fragrance store, definitely check this out if you like your sweet scents, because this is like, it is so nice. It kind of a little bit reminds me of this body butter in a weird way, but it is just so gorgeous and I absolutely am in love with this. The next few bits are all makeup and I'm going to start off with foundation first. So this is the Hourglass Vanishing Stick Foundation. I feel like that's what it's called because that's what I've been calling it. But basically it's a stick foundation and the two shades that I generally like to mix together are golden and light beige. Light beige has a bit of a pinky undertone, whereas this one has quite a yellow undertone, and I find like the mixture of the two of them gives me a perfect match. The one thing that I love the most about this stick foundation is that it doesn't feel like a stick foundation. It feels like a cream. So generally, whenever I use stick foundations, I feel like I have to buff them in with a brush. But this one is so incredibly creamy that I can actually blend this away with my damp beauty blender. It's obviously a stick, but it feels like almost like a cream or liquid when it's on your skin. And every single time that I've worn this and I look in the mirror, I kind of forget that I've actually got foundation on because it's so light and it's so like meshes into your skin and it really does almost vanish away. I don't know what they've put in it, but it is really, really, really good. I really want to try it with the Hourglass primer because when I have put this on with my usual Makeup Forever primer or Benefit primer, I find that in the heat, because it has been quite hot here in the UK, I find that it kind of melts around my mouth. That's the only bad thing that I have to say about it. But I definitely want to give it a go with the like primer that Hourglass do, because generally speaking, primers and foundations from the same brands are made to work well with each other. So I want to give it a go with the Hourglass primer, and yeah, overall I just love it. I just love the way that it just looks like I'm not wearing any foundation on, but it just gives me a really nice even base and it's really buildable and it just is, it feels like nothing on your skin. Super, super impressed. If you guys watched my last tutorial, I did a video on like a new makeup tutorial. It's going to be like a series of makeup tutorials that I'm going to do where it's kind of like a first impressions of products that I use on camera. The next product is something that I used for the first time on camera and I was like, I don't really think it's doing anything. And this is the Ready Set Brow by Benefit. This I think has beaten my love for like the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. It feels like it's not doing anything to your brows, but seriously you guys, my brow hairs just do not budge once this is on. It's very, very, very light. Like when you put it on your eyebrows, you kind of think like, is anything actually going on them? Because I just feel like I'm brushing nothing into them. But in actual fact, it's really doing the job. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like crumbly or like dry. It just keeps all your hairs in place. That's why it's so weird when I do like first impression types of videos, because on camera when I try things out the first time, I'm generally like, meh, yeah, it's good, or oh my god, it's amazing, or I'm like, this sucks. And this product I really thought sucked, but it is so, so, so good. I'm really impressed. Next up we have a concealer, and this is an old favorite of mine, and basically I ran out of my old one and I just could not get a hold of this shade for the life of me, and this is the Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay. This is hands down my favorite concealer of all time. This is in the shade Light Neutral that I use. It's quite light in comparison to my skin tone, but that's only because I like to really highlight my face with my concealer, so I don't only put it on underneath my eyes, but I also kind of put it on the center of my face. You guys have seen me do that millions of times, but it is my favorite concealer. It has amazing coverage, it doesn't feel heavy on the skin, and it's an amazing concealer. So I have only 2 more products left to show you guys. This one I feel like I have included in a favorites video, but it's this Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter. This, you guys, is freaking amazing. This for me has to be my favorite highlighter of this year. I know I love the Champagne Pop by Becca, and there are quite a few others that I do love using, but this one here has just become like my favorite. I've actually got it on my cheeks right now, and I just cannot say enough good things about this. I know it's fairly expensive. I do actually have a code to get some money off on this highlighter in case you guys are wondering, but this is freaking awesome. I am hoping Ofra like update their packaging, because for like $30 the packaging isn't that great, I've got to say. But the quality of the makeup is so good. I also love their liquid lipsticks. They are probably one of my favorites as well. So definitely check Ofra out, and I'll leave the code in the info box below. So last but not least, I have a setting powder. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Setting Powder. And this has to be, again, my favourite setting powder. It used to be the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Plus. Like, that was my go-to powder. Very lightweight, does a beautiful job at staying on my skin and looks really great in photos. However, this has just beaten it for me. It's got like a really nice amount of coverage. You need the tiniest bit. With this, tap my brush in here like twice and then just dust it all over my face. You do not need a lot at all, but I absolutely love this. I love Giorgio Armani as a makeup brand as a whole. There are so many products that they do which are so like underrated but are so great, and I think this setting powder is one of them. Those were my favorites from the past few months. So I'm really sorry if I annoyed anyone with touching my hair. I am annoying myself because it is so hot under all of these lights, and my hair is still damp from washing it this morning. But yeah, I'm going to leave it as that, you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!